What's up, y'all? We back with another banger. Just kidding. I'm not that cringe. So we have the Call Her DeGen Coomer podcast. What a disaster this was. Why would Kamala go on this podcast? This woman is a complete degenerate. She has nothing but disgusting porn stars on there, and dude, I'm not even going to talk about what they're saying, but the woman that's the host of this show. Let's get into this first. All right, welcome back to the channel, Modern Menace. You can get this cool tees at Dissenter Designs. The link's in the description. So listen to this, man. This is ridiculous.
I do want to focus on abortion for a
Here's the
moment
DeGen
because
Coomer
2
right
years
here.
ago, Roe v. Wade was overturned and women lost their constitutional right to an abortion. I put out an episode about it.
It's not a right. It's not a constitutional right. It's a privilege. A woman doesn't have a right to kill a baby.
Flew to North Carolina. Yeah. I went to a preferred women's health center. I met with women that were getting screamed at and chanted at and called baby killers. And it was the most eye-opening experience I've ever had because I am a privileged white woman that lives in Los Angeles. And I am so...
Here comes the white guilt. This is that LA bullshit, man. Oh my God, I'm a privileged white woman. No, you're just privileged. That's clear. Like, you're getting $20 million a year from this stupid, degenerate freaking podcast. Like, yeah, you're definitely privileged. It has nothing to do with you being white, though. Maybe it has something to do with your husband, who's also some kind of millionaire. Like, this woman is just ridiculous.
Aware of that. I understand that a lot of the younger generation sees things online and is like, what is right, what is wrong, what is real, what is not. Can you explain and talk about what is actually happening to abortion access right now in this country?
Yeah. So again, I thank you for...
Watch her retarded answer.
What you've been doing and at the earliest stage of this and following the stories. So, on public policy, I often tell my team, look, I don't want to hear about public policy is a fancy kind of speech or paper. Tell me how it'll affect a real person. So let's talk about how it affects a real person. The majority of women who receive abortion care are mothers. So if she's in a state, and by the way...
Who else would be getting abortions besides mothers? What is she talking about?
Every state in the South, except for Virginia, has an abortion ban. Okay? So imagine she's in a state with an abortion ban.
Virginia will let you get an abortion. There's no limit on an abortion term.
1 out of 3 women are, by the way, in our country. And she's a mom. So she's going to have to figure out, one, God help her if she has affordable childcare. God help her if she has paid leave. And then she's going to have to go to the airport.
Where's the man in all this? Like, she didn't think about any of this stuff. Why do we just remove all accountability from women? Like, you need to start thinking more about the people you sleep with. Like, is this somebody that you could potentially be in a relationship and have a child with? Stop just sleeping around. This is not helping anyone. And these types of situations where they're framing it like this, as if the woman is absolved of all guilt, like, and the guy, where is the guy in this picture? And why does he not get a say? He had a say when he was clapping cheeks that night. All of a sudden, now he doesn't have a say? Like,
stand in a TSA line.
Oh my God.
Sit on a plane next to a perfect stranger.
Oh my God.
To go to a city where she's never been.
A city.
To receive the care she needs. She's going to probably have to get right back on that
child
plane because she's got those
killing
kids.
care. Child kill care.
Her best friend's probably not with her because that's who's taking care of the kids.
We're the besties. Oh my God, we're the besties.
To get back in that TSA line, to get back on the plane, to go home.
And that's all if they can even afford the plane ticket.
Exactly.
Or the bus ticket.
Exactly.
If they can even afford a plane or bus ticket. Exactly. for cereal.
Because when Roe v. Wade was overturned, I remember my
What did you
DMs were
remember?
flooded
With
with
what?
thousands
Guys
of
trying
women
to coom.
begging me to help, and
Yeah.
it's overwhelming. And I can't even imagine. I'm saying that in front of you, but it's overwhelming. And I remember people.
Why would they be texting her? Like, what is she gonna do? Absolutely nothing.
Begging me, like, I just need to afford a bus ticket so I can get out of this abortion desert that I live in the South, so I can get to a state. But they can't even, you know what I mean? So it's like these people are literally landlocked into a position that they don't want to be.
And here's the thing. Here's the thing is that
the government can only tell men what to do. All right, they can't tell women, and especially when it comes to vaccinations of some kind, and people were forced to get those. Where were those people's rights?
So outrageous about it is a bunch of these guys up in these state,
and that was from her. That was from her administration that forced people to do that. Where's the bodily autonomy there?
Capitals are writing these decisions because they somehow have decided that they're in a better position to tell you what's in your best interest than you are to know what's in your own best interest.
Welcome to being a man. Now you know what it's like to turn 18 and have to sign your life away.
It's outrageous.
It's
government
outrageous.
property.
I mean, Daddy Gang, to put it in our TikTok terms, I have seen girls on the street.
The only
walk
thing
up
you
to men and be
understand.
like,
TikTok.
do you know where a tampon goes? Do you know how many tampons we use? Do you even know how, do you know what a X or Y or Z is of a part of our, and they don't know the answer.
I was the first vice president or president to ever in office go to a reproductive health care clinic ever.
Really?
Yes.
I didn't know that, but I guess that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. To your point.
And yet the men are making the decisions about our bodies.
And here's the other thing about this point, it's about IVF treatments and access.
Who would be making these decisions? If you go to any Eastern country, the women don't make any decisions over there because they're not allowed to. And it seems like you guys got it pretty good over here. We let you guys in the government because if you really think about it, who gives everyone all their rights? Men do. Women never fought for their rights. Going on a little walk with a bunch of other women in the street, that's not fighting for your rights. Men still say, oh, yeah, that's funny. Look at them all get together. We give you those rights. You have every single right that a man does, but you just want special privileges. That's what this is all about. It's what it's always been about.
One of the biggest conversations in this year's election revolves around a woman's body.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
This is so telling about her because how can you be a vice president and not even know this?
Yep.
I want to take a moment,
Mm-hmm.
and can we try to...
I expect this brain dead degenerate right here to not know this. But for her, no.
think of any law that gives the government the power to make a decision.
I know what you're going to ask.
About a man's body.
No.
Is there any law?
No. It's no. Look, we are a work in progress.
Do you know what the selective service is? Do you know what the draft is? Like, this is the person that's running for president right now. She's in control of everyone that's got a kid out there that's about to turn 18 or has just turned 18. She's in control of their life. She might be sending them to war with Iran, with Russia. So, just to be clear with you guys on how much this woman is a DeGen Coomer, she had a podcast where she went and told everybody how she went on some stupid girls trip and got an STD and how she's like such a strong, brave woman for that. Boring, end of story, who cares? All right, that's the end of the video. I just wanted to show how much of an idiot Kamala Harris is and this dumbass right here. The dislike to like ratio or she's already getting ratioed. It's like 30,000 dislikes to less than 10,000 likes. Like, you can't make Kamala Harris likable. So, like, comment, subscribe, shirts, Dissenter Designs. And that's it, guys. See you on the next one. I'm hurting over here.